We Minnesota Vikings fans know that we have the best capologist in the National Football League in one Rob Brzezinski. During his time with the team, working with GM Rick Spielman, the Vikings have always been in good financial shape despite some major contracts coming in. And the Blizzard of Oz finesses the salary cap because Pro Football Focus, the prognosticators of pocket protectors, did up a list of the top 32 contracts in the National Football League. Now, by top, they mean value, not largest, hence why there's no Kirk Cousins on this list. But the Vikings had 4 of the top 32, 1/8, which is a testament to Rob Brzezinski. Up at the top, number 3, Danielle Hunter, 5 years, $72 million. Prior to missing the entire 2020 season with injury, Hunter had the most quarterback pressures among all edge rushers over the 2018-19 seasons with 154. Not only is this deal phenomenal value in hindsight, but at the time of signing, Hunter was just 23 years old, coming off of 2016-2017 seasons in which he was ranked top 20 in WAR. What is it good for? Among all edge rushers. This contract was revised earlier in June, with the Vikings effectively converting it to a one-year deal with an ultimatum, the old tomato, to extend or release after the 2021 season. Even so, when considering that what Minnesota has been able to do the last several years in terms of spending, Hunter's contract remains a top value league-wide. Absolutely, and for a long time, Danielle's contract was the greatest deal this side of a Costco rotisserie chicken. How do you get a chicken basically the size of a turkey for $5? I don't get it. I don't. Maybe it's a loss leader just to get people in the store. I don't know. But happy that they found a middle ground on his revised contract that will get Danielle paid if he's 100% and back to being Danielle. Also at 7, they had Harrison Smith, 5 years, $51.25 million, 0 in guaranteed money. He signed his contract extension in 2016, has quickly lapped, and is currently the 11th highest paid safety in the National Football League. Also, he wasn't even the highest paid safety on the team, on the Vikings in 2020. That was Anthony Harris on the franchise tag, $11.441 million. By the way, Anthony Harris is still listed as 6th on this list. PFF created Anthony Harris in a lab, and they're just trying to stop trying to make Anthony Harris happen, man. Like, we know. We saw the tape last year, please. But extend Harrison and keep him in purple a long time. 27, Sheldon Richardson, 1 year, $3.6 million. Richardson was set to earn $11.5 million 2021 base from the Cleveland Browns, and his release was probably a very difficult decision for a smart front office. There's a reason, after all, that he wasn't released until mid-April, a month into free agency, and not coincidentally 2 days after the signing of Jadeveon Clowney. Minnesota will now have 4 defensive linemen that did not log a snap for them in 2020. Danielle, Diesel Dalvin, Michael Pierce, and Richardson up front in 2021. Richardson ranked top 30 in WAR among interior defenders for the 2020 season, and per his recent comments, he won't even technically be a starter on this new look defense. So the Vikings landed a top 30 player from the prior season on a contract that ranks 56 in per year average at the position, and they can keep him fresh all season long. And it's an amazing deal, and Sheldon did turn down more money from the Browns as they tried to get him back after they cut him, and also he's part of a rotation. He's part of a platoon. He wanted to join the party here in purple as opposed to returning to Cleveland, and we outlined earlier in the week. He probably would have started. He probably would have had his same job. And then lastly, number 30 is linebacker Eric Kendricks. Baby. 5 years, $50 million, 0 in remaining guaranteed money. Kendricks' deal marks the third on this list that was signed by the Minnesota Vikings front office during the 2018 offseason. Their 2018 draft class, which also included cornerback Trey Waynes, I think they mean 2015, is one of the best of the decade. They recognized this pretty much immediately and signed Diggs, Hunter, and Kendricks to early extensions following their conclusion of their third seasons. Kendricks has continued to play at a top 10 level at off-ball linebacker, and his 91.2 coverage grade over the last 2 seasons, which ranks second, makes him the perfect player for the modern game at the position. For my money, he's the best off-ball linebacker in the NFL, no cap, and he's a lot like Harrison Smith, where left a little bit on the table to help keep his teammates around him rather than just strangle every single nickel out of the team. And he knows that his career is short. His opportunity to seize glory is going to be enhanced with his talent and friends around him. So I love that about Eric Kendricks. Even though he doesn't technically wear the C, he is the captain. He is the heart and soul of this defense and this team. And the Vikings should get credit for Diggs at number 1, by the way, because his 5-year, $72 million deal was signed with the Vikings. And you could toss Thielen's contract in there as well. So it's just amazing. Like, every single long-term extension, except for Kirk Cousins, it is seen as great value by the people over at Pro Football Focus. And having 4 of the top 32 is amazing. Big props to Brzezinski. It's great to see the national media jabroni haircuts finally giving him some love, even though they didn't do it by name. But Yeah, that's what Briz prefers to do. Keep in the shadows, takes care of the money, make sure the Vikings are in good shape, and then hopefully the purple will be always in that Lombardi at the end of the season. But your thoughts, the Vikings having 4 of the top 32 contracts per PFF, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Most put that work, post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.